what are the hurdles that have to be overcome in order for there to be same-sex marriage in our nation? 3 hurdles. The first one is this: we have to repeal the buggery law. In 1989, that buggery law was repealed, already done. And in 89, there was this debate in the House of Assembly. A.D. Hanna said the government should think twice before making homosexuality a crime without investigating it. I do not think gays and lesbians were a scourge on society, or that homosexuality was practiced widely in the country. Now, sodomy, and the reason why he said that it was sodomy, which was in the penal code, was repealed, and sodomy is homosexuality, that it was outlawed, could not be practiced in public or in private. And so the reason he said that he doesn't think that it's a crime, but this last section, all of that homosexuality was practiced widely in the country. The Honorable Hubert Ingram, who was an independent at the time in 1989, said even Parliament is not excluded from having its percentum of gays. The Speaker of the House, Sir Clifford Dallet, responded, "That's news to me. I didn't know parliamentarians were gay." So that hurdle, that first hurdle, was already overcome in 1989. The second hurdle on the road to same-sex marriage is to grant constitutional right based upon sex. Here is the point that I want to make to you. In this particular article, there are 5 attributes that are outlined. These attributes are race, place of origin, political opinions, color, and creed. What this particular bill will seek to do is to insert the word sex as a discriminatory attribute. Now, in the process of doing this, by inserting sex, a couple of things will happen. Number one, we will establish equivalence, not just equality between men and women. The other thing that will happen is it ends distinctions and not just discrimination, not simply discrimination between men and women. In other words, by inserting sex, we'll make men and women interchangeable. They're one and the same. We'll give men and women, or treat men and women as though they are the same being. Now, to help me illustrate this, I need a male and a female, preferably. Any male, any female. Thank you all so much. Okay, so you'll be white. You'll be black. It's my black, beautiful wife. Amen. He's a man, she's a woman. He is white, she is black. He's Baptist, she's Anglican. Now, according to the Constitution, there's no law that should be passed where we can't have a restaurant for white people only, where he can go in the restaurant, eat the food, drink the water in the restaurant, and use the bathroom, and she can't go into the same restaurant because she's black. There's no such thing that exists. Whatever restaurant he goes into based on his color, she should also be able to go into based on her color. Because as far as the law is concerned, when it comes to their color, they are interchangeable. You cannot distinguish between the two. He's Baptist, she's Anglican. There's no such thing as a restaurant for Anglicans only. That means that whatever restaurant he can go into as an Anglican, eat the food, drink the water, and use the restroom, she should be able to have the same right and privilege to go into that same restaurant as a Anglican. I call him an Anglican. Yeah. He's mixed up. He's really a Baptist. Stay a Baptist, okay? So whatever restaurant he goes into as a Baptist, she has a right as an Anglican to go into that same restaurant. Now, by inserting the word sex, what we're saying is, as a man, whatever restaurant that he goes into, she can go into. Whatever water fountain that he can drink from as a man, she can drink from as a woman. Whatever restroom he uses as a man, she can use as a woman, because there's no distinction. Right now, this is the great debate in the great United States of America, and I love the United States of America. But I never thought that we'd be having conversations about the party. What's going on right now is mixed gender bathrooms, which means that a man can go into a woman's bathroom and a woman can go into a man's bathroom. Now, as ridiculous as that sounds, it is something that is being espoused, and it seems like the federal government is leveraging their power to ensure that that happens throughout the states. Just last month, April 19th, 2016, y'all stay right there, don't go anywhere. Target's released this statement. This is from Target's corporate website. And here's what Target says. We believe that everyone, every team member, every guest, every community deserves to be protected from discrimination and treated equally. We welcome transgender team members and guests to use the restroom or fitting room facility that corresponds with their gender identity. You get in a plane right now, travel to the United States and go to Target's, he can walk right into the woman's bathroom if he wants to, and no one can say a word to him. She can walk into the man's bathroom, which she wouldn't do, and no one can say a word to her. Just this past Friday, you saw where schools are now being forced so that a student that has an identity or unsure of their identity can walk into any bathroom in schools. So this is something that is happening right now in real time. Not something that may happen. This is the great debate right now. Now let's push this envelope a little further. Let's say that as a woman, she has a right to marry a man. So if she wants to, she can marry this man, because that's her right. And we cannot discriminate against her. By putting sex in that Article 26, whatever right she has, you've given me that same right as a man. Because we are now indistinguishable. We are interchangeable. So if she has a right to marry this man, I also have a right to marry this man. Just as much as I have a right to use her bathroom. Do you see how that works? Thank you all so much. Y'all did well.